on, let's go, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to talk about The Accountant 2 on 3BG at the movies. Yes, this movie's already out, but I feel this is a good time to really talk about this movie because number one, I was never expecting them to do a sequel to The Accountant. As good as that movie was to me, I was like, fine the way it
the
is.
The fact that they waited 8 years to drop a sequel.
And because when did the first one drop?
The first one dropped, I believe it was
2016.
Yeah, 2016.
Dear God,
2016.
That's 9 years. Woo. But yeah, in movie universes, it's been 8 years.
Yep.
Which is funny that they actually do recognize it's been 8 years.
Yeah, they said it at least a good 3. I want to say maybe 2 or 3 times. Like, yeah, it's been 8 years. I'm like, yeah, it's been 8 years, movie. What is this sequel? What is this sequel gonna do?
I'm trying to remember. Bernthal was already gone from Walking Dead at this point, right?
Bro, he was gone from Walking Dead. He was gone from Walking Dead by 2013, going into 2014.
So Walking Dead, this would be Walking Dead season, 4 or 5 at this point?
2014 was...
No, I'm saying 2016 would be like...
No, sorry. 2016 was season 4 going into 5.
Okay, yeah. So he was 3 years removed from Walking Dead at the time of the first movie. And you can definitely tell when you watch the first movie, it's like he has a very youngish face in that one. This one is like, so we're just getting Punisher.
So I was just about to say, isn't this more Punisher Bernthal we're getting from the first Accountant?
Punisher without the edge. Because Punisher in both seasons of the Netflix show, and especially Daredevil Reborn, that dude is like a man. He's like Denzel's Man on Fire, but with white angst.
Yeah,
attached. It's like unhinged. Well, this is like,
or he got game Denzel where he's just smacking people randomly in the face.
Actually, be honest with you, point. Bernthal's Punisher to me came across. What if Shane was allowed to continue being unhinged?
Yes. I mean, because I've always said it about his character in Walking Dead that Shane was a little too ready for what the world had become.
Shane was cool until Rick came back and he's like, fuck.
No. But when he came, and I told y'all this, when he came back, he was the one that saw how things really were while Rick was in a coma. And he was always ready to do what was necessary while everybody would question him and question his methods and feel, oh my God, he's dangerous. He's going off the deep end. Have you seen the people that came after you got rid of him?
I mean,
have you seen the people that came after you got rid of him?
We ain't the Walking Dead podcast, but I think me and you this has definitely after watching this movie inspired me we need to talk about the Negan and Old Girl show. But like,
Dead City.
Yeah, but there is a point to Shane's whole thing because even Negan points out like the shit that put him in that path to become who he was.
Which is the same thing what Shane would have been.
Yeah, because Negan seen some shit and it had to harden him into being the person that he was. Like, was it extreme? Sure. But he was like, look, I ain't justifying killing people, but I've seen how the world operates and I had to do what I had to do.
It's like my man already did the speed run when everybody was just still at the tutorial level.
Yeah. So when you look at this movie, The Accountant 2, whereas the first one, we get Christian Wolf, who was more or less got sucked into a sort of conspiracy that kind of involved the pharmaceutical industry and money laundering and stuff. And he happened to come across his brother, who was sort of the person he was trying to get at and stuff. This movie, same thing, except a lot of, gonna be real, current politics kind of hits a little bit in this movie. A little bit.
Very much so. A bit heavy-handed with it, if you will.
You think it was heavy-handed?
I mean, just a tad. Just a tad.
Is it the immigration aspect of it? Is that what?
Okay,
that what it is?
The immigration aspect of it was already one thing. I'm like, all right, listen,
we've had that since we were kids.
That's what I'm saying. We've had that for years, but it's like, bro, the timing, and I kept saying that throughout the movie. I'm like, son,
I don't think it's the fault of the movie, but you're right. It is.
It's not the fault of the movie, just like, hey, just like when we watched, not The Beekeeper, but Working Man. There was a part in where
sex trafficking definitely was
not
like
even
very.
no, not even that. It was the symbolism, in imagery.
Yeah.
There was one part in that movie where I'm like, okay, you tied this, and a Cybertruck. Stop it, movie. Can you bring me back to my popcorn fantasy, please? I don't.
Now,
I don't need this.
I think this is also weird because this was an Amazon MGM Studios movie, and I remember when they announced this movie was happening, I thought it was going to be a situation where
I thought it was
going to
exclusively on Amazon first.
That's what I thought too. I really thought that, and I'm like, oh, they put this out in theaters.
I was like, oh, it gets a theatrical run. What, a short window of a theatrical run?
I mean, it made at this point, it's made $40 million, but I think the problem is that it should have had the same budget as Working Man. If I'm gonna be real, because this shit was $80 million.
80 million, jeez.
And I get it because it's Ben Affleck and John Bernthal, but damn, man, like, I'm not saying you need to be cheaping out on it, but like, kind of have to know the type of movie that you got on your hands. And I mean, Working Man was a $40 million movie, and that movie made his budget back.
That movie,
so like, and that's an MGM, and that's an Amazon MGM Studios movie too.
I mean, we get it, Amazon. You got money, and MGM, you definitely got money. But not saying that the movie needed to cheapen out, but come on, y'all. I mean, I'm drawing parallels between this and Instigators, and that was an Apple Plus movie. Didn't even hit theaters.
Well, first off, sir, Apple has fuck you money. I just watched 2 seasons
Amazon
of Severance.
And Amazon doesn't?
To a degree, but Apple has more fuck you money because they're a $1 billion company that make money off them fucking iPhones. So
yeah, but this is also a company that could afford both John Bernthal and Affleck.
Yeah, but the Apple can do that in their sleep. They
could, but come on, man.
You're right.
I'm just saying.
Jeff Bezos has a lot of money. You're right.
I'm just saying. This movie, for as entertained as I was for it, and trust me, I was.
Oh, it's entertaining. This movie knew the assignment. I ain't gonna lie.
Because I had forgotten most of the plot of the first one, and I was like, oh, thank God the movie reminded me. Thank you.
I knew. Here's the so our boy Christian, him and his brother are kind of like they've been distant ever since the end of the first movie. Because if you remember the first movie, their relationship as kids was very strange because of their dad. Their dad was very much like, yeah, my son is autistic, but he's going to be a normal kid, just like all these other kids. And because of that, and his father being in the military, they moved around a lot. So that kind of caused sort of distance between them. So when you get to the end of the first movie and they realize who's who, this movie, Bernthal's Braxton, that's Christian's brother, has been kind of feeling some way about Christian, like contacting him about this conspiracy that he got wrapped up in. And it's funny just the way that their relationship is in this movie. It's done really well.
Yeah. Like the way they played it out, I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah. And I think the only thing about this movie that I kind of got irked by is that the mystery organization that helps him out, they kind of basically take the mask off on who's running it, and it's the people from the same school that he went to. And I was like,
not gonna lie, it's a little bit cheat codish.
It is, because it's like I didn't really need to know this. I get it, but I didn't need to know
the fact that we get to see it.
Yeah,
and see it in action. It's like, it's like while you're not necessarily staff, you get to see the inner workings of a convention.
It's kind of like I didn't need to know how the cheese was made,
and suddenly all the magic just disappears.
Yeah, it's like
gotten used to it.
Yeah, because you just assume it's some super duper Illuminati organization, and then you
come to find out, oh wait,
that's what this is. All right, well, we'll leave the mystery to you guys. We'll just say it's like, all right, sure, fine. And the only reason why it happens is because the character from the last movie, Mary Beth, she has had a sort of moral compass, so to speak, on the way Christian operates as an accountant. Because it's like, yeah, he's a dangerous criminal who launders money for other criminals. Well, he launders money for criminals. He's not a criminal himself, but like what he does in terms of killing people, it rubs her the wrong way, because it's like, damn, you should be in jail But then J.K. Simmons' character Raymond is kind of like, well, we kind of need him, and he helped me put me in the position that I'm in. So
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let him do his thing. The stuff he's doing is like small time street level stuff.
I turn the blind eye.
I will turn a blind eye.
Like commissioning, he's the Commissioner Gordon. Like
Pretty much.
it's like sure, Batman broke this guy's arm because he stole a candy bar, but yeah, hey,
Like,
he gets
you know,
the job done.
Like shattered collarbone for slapping a woman of the night. But I mean,
I'm sorry, the only egregious one you probably seen it from Born Again when you see Matt Murdock jump in the air and leap kick that guy's leg.
yeah.
That is bar none the most egregious shit I've ever seen in a show ever. I'm like, you could have just broke his arm and kept the movie. You didn't have to like running start jump into his leg like that. Like
It's the running start for me. I'm like, oh god, this is gonna hurt.
it's the freeze frame somebody did if you see Matt with his full leg, like he's about to doom foot dive on the dude's leg.
It's the type of pain you want no parts of.
I don't. When a guy's about to foot dive on your leg, just stop. Just stop being a criminal after that. Just stop. Just no. I will quit after that. Like
Here's all the money I stole. Just don't hurt me.
I mean, look. Ben Affleck's accountant is another guy that I'm like, I will quit being a henchman.
Sad. Okay, listen. There's a part in the movie, and I was in the theater. Chris, you were dying laughing when the way he broke down everything at at this guy's restaurant or whatever. The way he broke everything down in that kitchen, I said, I smell an audit.
Yo, it's like, look, if you listen to our podcast that we did on
I was like, dude, I'd have just took the audit.
like when we watched The Working Man, that movie was entertaining in just the same funny way that The Accountant 2 is, where it's like, yeah, it's dumb, but fuck, man, shit's funny.
Yeah.
Just it's funny, entertaining in a ways where it's like, yeah, sure, I can care about the mysteries surrounding Danielle Pineda's character and stuff, which is great. She's pretty dope in this movie, but like, I'm just there to see Ben Affleck and John Bernthal banter, basically.
That's what I was here for.
That's all I want. It's like, oh, this is like buddy road trip, but we're here to kill people.
Buddy road trip with bullets.
Pretty much. And you know what? This echoes the type of movies that we saw as kids in the 90s, like Tango and Cash, that kind of thing and stuff, except it's just, I would say if you think about to the movies in the 90s and now, I would say the way the film looks is definitely different. But the plot and just the way the characters banter and all that stuff, it still stays the same, essentially.
Agreed.
Would I recommend you go to the theaters and see it? I'll wait till it hits Amazon personally.
For a sequel,
it's fine, but it ain't nothing that I want to rush.
No. I was gonna say for a sequel, unless you're watching it in Dolby Vision or something, it'll be on Amazon. It'll be on Prime.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the Prime release.
It kind of sucks in a way because it's like you think back to the 90s. This is the type of movie that if they did a sequel to The Accountant, they would have never been able to get Ben Affleck and John Bernthal back, and they'll recast somebody else as a different accountant.
Oh, you are 100% on that.
I just thought about that, especially when we think about The Transporter and how they try to like get old boy to be Jason Statham. I'm like, bro, you're not Jason Statham.
You ain't him. You're not that guy. When Jason is too busy to do it, or if he just flat out says no, leave it alone. It's
like the sniper films and stuff. It's like once they lost Billy Zane, they tried to let the other dude, I forgot his name, the substitute. They tried to get him, John Berenger.
Yeah, John Berenger.
Yeah, Tom Berenger. Tom Berenger.
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah,
sorry.
They tried to get him, and he came to like I think 1 or 2 sequels, and then they got somebody else different to play the sniper, and I'm like, this ain't working. You could have just called this movie something else and not like Sniper 4. It's like, come on. So I'm at least
you could have got Stone Cold Steve Austin and called the movie Killer Shot or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like so I can't necessarily be mad that they did An Accountant 2 because I'm like, well, at least they got Ben Affleck and John Bernthal back, at the very least. So hey, you work with what you can get, and I will give credit to the director for also coming back for this movie as well. So hey, if they want to do us Accountant 3, which I'm pretty sure they probably will, I'll be there.
Yeah, if they keep it, if they keep it at the same energy as this as the second one, then yeah, I'm here for it because I enjoyed it.
Yeah, because I mean, this is the director's third movie with Ben Affleck outside of the Accountant movies, because he did that movie. I don't know if you watched it. It was called The Way Back.
Oh yeah,
basketball coach.
Yeah, dude, I went to the screening for that one. Way back,
okay,
that was a good movie.
That was actually a really good movie. So hey, look, if they want to keep the Accountant movies going, I mean, I'm with it. Because you need these kind of movies to still kick around. Personally,
yeah, we need more buddy road trip of bullets. I'm
also,
calling it that.
Look, I'm just patiently waiting for when Disney finally says greenlits that Punisher TV show, because I'm like, I just want more angst. John Bernthal with
John Bernthal
with a 1,000-yard stare in that I'm gonna punch you in the face laugh.
Like 1,000-yard stare, and let's be real, every time like I need another compilation of John Bernthal saying, "Let me ask you something."
If you ask you that, watch out, you might get punched in the face.
You're either gonna get punched in the face, curb stomp in the kneecap,
or he throws something at you,
bullet through the head. I mean, just something.
Throws a chair at you.
Something's gonna happen.
He's like, hey, that's a nice little thing there. He just throws it off.
Like I said,
that scene was fucking hilarious. He just said, "Oh, this is nice." Yeah.
As I said, I need a new compilation of him saying, "Let me ask you something."
Like, watch out, just run. Don't even stick around when he says, "I want to ask you something."
Don't stick around for the question. Just leave.
Just run. Worst case, he runs after you. Best case, he leaves you alone. All right. Oh God, man. Let me ask you something. That should be the next movie. Accountant 3. Let me ask you something.
Let me ask you something. The Accountant 3. I got a question for you.
Well, tons of questions here. That being one of them.
Like I said, bro, dude should have just took the audit.
Really did. And you know what? That's the funny thing about this movie. It was kind of like the first movie.
The action was great, man.
No, but not even that. Like, okay, like the first movie, right? Much like this one, I at least appreciate them bringing in the sort of accountant aspect of his job of crunching numbers. Yeah, like it could have just been a name only. It's like, no, they threw it in there.
No, it's like seeing Batman do actual detective work.
Yeah, it's like, all right, cool. Like Accountant 2 is the same. Like you said, that scene in the kitchen, like he's doing his usual, like, yeah, I'm trying to get answers and you're not giving it to me. So in my own autistic way, I'm just gonna crunch numbers and just fuck with you until you give us the answer.
Dude, crunch the numbers. And I said, dude, I will never question the value of a pizza ever again.
It's like, hold on, you only make X amount of money. So what are we doing here? And I'm like, perfect.
Like, first of all, you messed up by answering the question of what's your most popular pizza? Large.
That's what I knew it was bad when he said which one. I'm like, yep, there it is. There it is.
Oh, and it's by the slice. Okay, so it's this. Like it costs this and this and this and this.
But again,
one slice of pizza, and like and a large only has but X amount of slices. I'm like, dude, the number crunching. I'm just hearing the audit coming. Like I'm hearing it.
It's a funny scene, but again, it services to the plot of what they're trying to do, and it makes sense. And that's like, again, it's a subtle thing. I know some people won't appreciate it, but I appreciate it because I was like, yeah, you had to kind of keep that there, because if you just had him come in there shooting guns and he didn't do none of his math stuff to kind of piece together certain things, it would have been kind of like, I mean, cool, I guess, but
yep. So, and even when he needed help, which is when he brings in John Bernthal even proved a point, like, I'm staring at this wall, I'm seeing these pictures. Yeah. You might be listen, you might work for fencing, but this person didn't do this. This person didn't do that.
Yeah.
I would know because half of these I didn't do.
Yeah. So I guess more or less what me and Sue are saying is if you get a chance to see Accountant 2 when it hits on Video Market, you will enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, when it shows up on Prime Video, please give this movie a watch.
It's
definitely an enjoyable film.
You will enjoy it. So, with that in mind, we will catch you guys later. Peace out.